Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He slings this one deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Bringing pressure. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch is made down the middle. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Does a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. We go with a direct snap. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Hawaii.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this position. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this.
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these
It's a fumble. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Direct snap to the back. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game or this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Rainbow Warriors will have first and 10 here. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the single back. Oh, there's the stiff arm. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his head. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
And he scores. Touchdown, USC. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
So fourth down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Southern California. Made the defense look slow that time.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the return man steps out of the 28. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Howard, right past the defender. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm. Now
it's second down here. A Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with a 48.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, he does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Rainbow Warriors will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's going to take off here. Finding some room with the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Rainbow Warriors will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Powerful running into the secondary. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. In the clear at the 25. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a target, and it's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Trojans will line up to kick it away.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Defense is coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll run it from the gun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Trojans will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
The back's got it. They've got him down out near the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. QB to the tight end for a completion. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion of the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble. Pass midfield. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, SC. And the defense joins the party with a score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That pass is caught.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Rainbow Warriors offense is on the move now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Rainbow Warriors will crank up the tempo. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the and the ball to the ground. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. In motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. When you put positive yards in back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
Looking to throw it on first down. And looking for a big play here. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This quarterback on fire today. So after the touchdown, they'll go for 2 to get within a field goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Grab made by the tight end. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. the offense back out there. The DB's backing off from the line now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes the bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, and he picks up some big yards, they get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The ball is loose. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the 1st down and a turnover on downs. From the shotgun, drops back. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. And of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the offense will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.